Well, mission accomplished.
Pardon?
Beating the frame up.
In case you'd forgotten, there was no frame-up.
Look, to be convincing, you got to believe your own story. You told me that last night yourself, remember? Where do we go from here?
I'll let you know in good time.
Look, I'd like to have a say in this partnership too, you know.
There is no partnership, Adams. You do what I tell you. And if you ever cause me as much trouble as you did last night, then prison won't be your career, boy. It'll be your home.
Her father was an itinerant jackaroo, white. Apparently, he's living hand to mouth somewhere. He's an alcoholic.
I don't think there's much chance of ever locating him.
Probably for the best. What about her mother?
She was living on an Aboriginal settlement south of Darwin. She died about 6 months ago.
We just don't know what's the best thing to do.
Laura, we haven't got the camera. Now, you just leave that to me. Now, what I want you to do is to write to your parents, ask them to send you a list of all the major glosses and tell them it's all hush-hush. We don't want anyone to get in here first.
1 million models get photographed every day.
Ah, yes, but how many of them have you seen photographed behind a barbed wire fence with uniformed guards looming in the background? It's a scoop. It'll be a sensation.
Look, I've got to get out of here before I'm sprung.
Now, 10%. How does that sound?
What for?
Commission? Well, you're going to need an agent, and seeing as I'm living here with you, I mean, I would say that I would fit the bill perfectly.
Whatever you say.
Good.
We're even in the score. Go for it. Yeah, now's your chance to stick the food in.
Go and give it to her.
Well, are you going to or not? What's so bloody funny? What are you laughing at? I'd like an answer to that myself.
McPherson would look good in yellow.
Yeah, with feathers.
All right, you've had your joke.
Yeah, shove it, Connors. I think Spidey could have done with a good wash anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean. She smells like...
Hey, Mr. Jackson, what colour do you reckon I could be?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. I'm not going to tolerate this sort of behaviour, and I'm not going to waste my time. One of you can take responsibility, or I'll assume you're all in it.
You were doing her a favour.
Yeah, she always said she was keen on the black market. And obviously you're all keen to lose your privileges. I'm waiting. Very well, if no one's going to step forward. I see. This certainly makes a change, doesn't it? Mr. Jackson, would you sort the women into groups for extra cleaning duties? I can start immediately.
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds.
Well, get off it. What about our wreck?
You can do lavatory detail, McPherson.
Connors, you and West will help Simpson clean up before you start.
Oh, what? I do what she did
No
to me?
worries, Mrs. Reynolds. After all, we don't want Spider thinking there's any hard feelings, eh?
All right, ladies, into groups of threes. Come on, please, move it.
Shove it. Just wanted to make sure you got the message.
I got the message loud and clear. You won't have to wait long for an answer.
Everything all right in here?
Yeah, we'll be when you get this scum out of here.
We're just giving her a hand like the governor asked
Well,
us
you can
to.
stick your help and get out.
I think the governor just wanted to give us a chance to clear the air. There better not be any trouble. There's no trouble, eh, Rose? I think you better speak your piece first. This one's got no manners.
OK. I got jobbed and you got jobbed. I don't see any point in keeping it going.
No way, you gutless little wimp. Next time you get in my way, so help me, I'm going to...
She's not the one getting in the way. You are, Spider. Sarah's willing to call it quits, and if you've got a head on your shoulders, you'll start doing the same.
I'm not getting through to you, am I? This boom gets under my skin, and if she wants to make it easy for herself, she'll make herself invisible.
We're backing her, Spider.
I can speak for myself, Reet. If you want to keep this feud going, it's fine by me. But just watch your back. Us blacks are gutless, remember?
That's the hard part of the job. Keeping a straight face when something like that happens.
Oh, it's a shame Connors had to be punished for doing us such a good turn.
Unavoidable, I'm afraid.
I hope it doesn't turn her against us.
Oh, not Connors. She'd rather be transferred to a convent for life than let the women think she was currying favour with the governor.
It never ceases to amaze me, the amount of individual understanding you have.
Thanks for the pat on the back. But you better save it at least until I'm sure Sarah's settled in.
Oh, she's hell-bent on tracing her parents. Her mother's death was more than she could cope with. Finding out her father's white could be the last straw.
You must have had to deal with lots of people in similar situations. How did they cope?
In a number of different ways. And some of them not very pretty.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
If Sarah's past form is anything to go by, you'd better hope the walls are thick enough to hold her.
Oh, I don't think you'll have any trouble recognising him. Having patience with him could be a problem, though. Oh, he's young, dark, bit on the insipid side. Yeah, all right. I'll let you know about the next lot. Thanks, Harper. You're late, Adams. If you ever try sneaking up on me again, you'll think the roof has fallen in on you.
I just thought perhaps you were being a little open about this pickup.
You have quite enough to worry about with yourself. Now, Maxwell is in the workshop, Jones is in the laundry. There's petty cash at reception.
I'm not happy about Jones coming along.
She'll be good cover.
How do I recognise my contact?
He'll be in the supermarket car park in a blue Celica.
Good. I'll go and get the women if you think I can handle it.
Adams! Don't you think it'd be a good idea to change out of your uniform?
They found her.
Sarah, please calm down.
Calm down. You don't know what this means. I don't even know what my real name is. My tribal name.
You don't have one. Your father's name is Franklin. He's white.
He's living just out of Darwin.
So I don't care where he lives. He's white. I don't want to know.
Sarah, please. There's something else.
It's your mother. She died 6 months ago. I'm sorry, Sarah. I really am.
So that's it. I don't even have a dream anymore. Nothing.
Your other parents, the West, they want to see you.
They're not my parents.
And what else do you call people who've spent their lives looking after you?
Suckers. I didn't ask them.
I know this has been a shock to you, but don't you think you're being a bit unfair? They love you, they're worried about you. The least you could do is let them visit.
Let them suffer. Everyone else in this stinking world has to, so why shouldn't they?
They could help you find your father.
My mother finally got away from him. Why the hell should I want him?
He's your real father. How could you prejudge
I don't have
him?
to listen.
You don't know.
West! Shall I bring her back?
No, let her go.
What's brown? Got 8 legs. Soft. A chocolate spider! Well, I made it up myself. You want to have a joke on me, you pay for it. That boom's going to pay for the lot of it. Well, come on, it was just a joke. I told you the jokes are over. Snow White's going to get it in the neck. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. You're a fool if you stuff up the business just because you come off second best. Don't you go to it.
Take it easy, you do for a while.
And you can take it easy yourself. Yeah, well, you just... Oh! Sorry, Mr. Jackson, it was an accident. Are you all right? Are you allergic to water boom?
Clean that up and shut your mouth.
Whatever you say, Mr. Jackson.
Is he look on her face?
Don't check, someone's going to do a space shuttle.